Floss Tube. Welcome to my 2018 wrap-up / WIP parade. I'm going to be showing my finishes, my WIPs, any new starts that I had, as well as like diamond paintings and stuff. Basically just everything I worked on last year. It wasn't until I actually started looking through my old videos that I realized exactly how much I finished. I thought I had 6 or 7 projects that I worked on, and I actually have 22. So I wasn't counting the diamond paintings in my initial estimate, but I only have 4 or 5 of those. Actually, I don't even think I have that many. I have my list here. Everything is in order from when I started working on it again this year. Last year. So, for instance, Aurora, when I started working on her, it was around May. My cat's coming in again. I started working on her in May and then continued on throughout the end of the year. So you'll see her in my May portion. I didn't put dates of anything, so I'm not going to tell you the exact dates I started them, but they should be in order, I think. Not guaranteeing it, but I think. When I can, I will insert pictures of what the finished product will look like. I'll try to put as much info as I can. I'm not going to put fabrics, counts, anything like that. Mainly because a lot of them I don't remember. I am going to try journaling this year, so that should help for next year's video, but I didn't do it last year, so I don't remember the counts of everything. But if you have any questions, like a specific fabric that you want to see, let me know, or any questions at all, let me know, and I will do my best to find the information for you. With that being said, I will try to, like I said, put in the finished photo, or a photo of what the finished product looks like, or will look like, when I introduce the actual project. So without further ado, the first thing I worked on was a new start. Nope, that's a lie. I forgot I had started one earlier. So the first one that I had worked on last year, I had this one further down the list, but then I realized I had started it earlier, was Celtic Wolf by Bridget Ashwood. And here is what that is looking like now. I only worked on this for like a couple of days. Everything that I added is all of this, like not the blocks here, but everything else. So this is on a fabric that I did dye myself, and I am almost positive it is a 28 count DMC fabric. Almost positive. Next up, I have my Electra. This is Nora Corbett, one of her Bewitching Pixies, and she is an FFO. I only ended up finishing, I think, 3. Might have only been 2. I thought it was 3, but one of them might be hiding somewhere I need to find. So she is done on a 14 count silver dusted DMC that I dyed myself. And she is finished as a canvas with fabric stapled around the canvas. And then I mounted her on it's not a foam core, it is I think it's just a mounting board. So it's basically just like a thick acid-free cardboard. You can find it at any of your local craft stores. Next up, I have my Disneyland mat. And this is what that looks like. If you remember, this was my Mania. We're not in May yet, but all of the extra stitches around the side, like here and here. Basically everything except for Splash Mountain I worked on for Mania. But I did work on basically finishing up Splash Mountain before that. Next in line is my George Washington crossing the Delaware. You guys all know what that picture looks like because I'm not going to show it to you, but I do have, this is my big project that I'm working on with a bunch of people. 118 of us, we have 5 years to finish. And this is where I'm at now. At the end of the year, I had, all of that is new this year, from where my thumb is, all the way across. So basically, let's see if I can do this. Maybe not. So that's about what I had finished. And that's everything else that got added this year. I have the piece that is on the far right hand side, right above the guy in the back of the last boat. Like the boat that's furthest to the right. Then I have, let's see, yep. I have Nora Corbett's Dasher. This is what he looks like so far. I don't have that much left on him, so I may try to finish him up this year. We're gonna see. I do have all the other ones, all the fabric dyed. He is on a, George Washington was on an 18 count, fabric that was given or gifted to us. He is on a 28 count DMC that I dyed myself. Next up we have Boo Butterfly. And here is what he is looking like. So the sword down the middle, part of it, part of the cats. Actually, I think the cats are done. Yeah, the cats are done. And then part of the orange on the next. Got a cat using me as a bridge. And this is on a 28 count, basically the same fabric, DMC that I dyed myself. Next up, we have everybody's favorite. This is Aurora. Not much done since the last time you saw her, but a lot more than last year. I think last year I had just finished like to her neck on everything. I hadn't even finished the hand and hadn't finished all that back stitching. I'm going to do my best to give her an appearance this year, but I'll talk more about my plans at the end of the video. This is on a 36 count Edinburgh linen, I believe. I think it's Witch Holt? I forget. But it's just white and I dyed it myself. This was my first time using shaving cream dyeing method. Then we have Winter in a Cup. Oh no, I'm sorry. Dasher and Boo Butterfly and George Washington were all new starts this year. Should have mentioned that as I went along, but I'm going to continue as we go. So here's Winter in a Cup. And here's my progress so far. So as you can see, I have quite a bit done. Still need to do all of the backstitch. Yeah, haven't done any of the backstitch yet. But I have the house and all of the whipped cream part over here is done. So I need to finish the cup. Some of the stuff on the side, like there's some greenery sprigs that come out, and then there's some steam that comes up. Which actually it kind of looks, now that I think about it, looks like this whole part right here is coming from the chimney, but this is just the fabric. And then there's a scarf underneath that runs underneath the cup. So this was a new start this year as well, last year. Next up, I have patterns that I designed. I used some inspiration from an Etsy image, but this one I have to show you on my tablet because this was gifted to a friend. She had a baby, and then these are some stitches I made for her room. So these are all backstitched. I don't have a title for them, but we'll call them the B series. So I drew these out myself and stitched them all myself. I'm hoping they're not backwards, but they might be. Sorry if they are. Then I have Swirling Peacock. Which looks like this. This is my old WIP. That is on a 28 28 count cashel opalescent linen in white. The moon is all Krynic, and the gold and the feathers is Krynic as well. You can kind of see that. I need to finish this. I don't know why I haven't. Yeah, I'll try to work on it. We'll see. And this is a Joan Elliott pattern that was in, I want to say Cross Stitch Crazy, could be wrong. Next up we have the Sparkling Peacock Mandala. This is the only one that's going to be on the frame still. I just got it straight in here, and I didn't want to take it off because it's really hard for me to get patterns or fabric straight on a frame. So this is the Chatelaine Sparkling Peacock Mandala. I got this, I know I bought this fabric, and I think it's a platinum, I think it's 28 count, that's what it looks like. It's either 28 or a 32 count platinum linen. But I apologize, I don't remember what kind, but I know I said it in one of my previous videos. So if you go through my old videos, you can just quickly scan through them. On the bar, like you can see all that until you see this come up, and that's where I talk about it. And here's what that will look like. Next up, we are starting to get into the diamond paintings. I think I started this in, I think I started diamond painting in like August, September-ish. So the first one that I started and finished I got off Amazon, and it is, I don't remember sizes, and I'm going to try to, there we go, try to get rid of the glare. I have you in front of the window so that I get better light, but it also means more glare. So this came as a 2-pack. I haven't finished the other one. Haven't started the other one. After that, I had the Haunted Mansion Sal from Tiny Modernist. That's what that will look like. That was really dumb. Here's what it looks like. I'm not putting the picture in because it's finished. So you guys have seen this one. I made all the changes to it. And if you remember, I had said in my video around Halloween that when I'd taken this out to show it in my Christmas video, the fabric was all warped and I needed to reframe it. I didn't reframe it, and now it's fine. So I think it was just really cold in the garage or something, because now this has had a chance to like sit for a bit. It's still wrinkly, and I tried my best to get the wrinkles out, so I might need to get some Best Press or something, but I hate using chemicals on my pieces, so I'm the only one that's gonna notice, really, so I think I'm fine with just leaving it a little bit wrinkly. But I did my best to stretch it. Problem is that it's on a thin linen, and so it doesn't, like, it stretches too much almost, and I didn't want it to warp. And it did warp a little bit, but I think it looks fine, so I think I might just leave it. I don't know, we'll see. But this is Tiny Modernist. It is on a 28 count purple. I don't know the name of it. I got it I got this fabric a long time ago, like 3 or 4 years ago, in a like clearance, basically. One of the shops, LNS's near me, was closing, so everything was super cheap, so I got that during that sale. I think this is like a lilac, basically just like a light purple 28 count linen, even weave. I think it's an even weave. Nope, this is a linen. After that, I did not finish. I am working on, so that was obviously a new start since that was last year's Stitch Along. This next one is a new start as well. This is the Santa, I don't want to say it wrong, it's a Dimensions kit. I believe it's Santa's Ride or Midnight Ride or Santa's Midnight Ride or something like that. But it is the stocking. This will be my stocking when I finish. So you have Santa here with the reindeer that are going up. So I think the last time you saw this, I just had his face and beard, like basically just this part done. So I added all the red, all the green, all the brown. So here's what that one looks like. And this one I just used everything that came in the kit. So the fabric, which is it's either 14 or 16. I think it's a 14. It's like a dove gray color. But I did not dye myself. Next up, I have, so that one was a new start. This next one was also a new start. This is my Beauty and the Beast. Stained glass from the movie Diamond Painting that I am doing myself. This is a blank canvas underneath. So I'm using a cross stitch pattern for it. Cross stitch pattern I found on Etsy. This one is like really cool looking, so I have another one that I want to convert as well, but it's ginormous. It's a lot bigger even than that one, so we'll have to see. After that, we have the Winter Mountain diamond painting. You guys have seen this one a few times. All my diamond paintings were new starts. This one I got off AliExpress. It is pretty cool looking. It's got, like, I really like how the trees are coming out on it. But yeah, this is all one solid color, this blue right here. So even though it's pretty, I think it's $9.96. Yeah, I think it's $9.96. So even though it's pretty, it's a lot of the same color. Then I had the, so I did have it, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. Got my order mixed up a little bit. I have my Santa's House Stitch Along from Tiny Modernist that I started. I did not finish it. So I finished these couple of snowflakes and I'm starting the roof. And then this is the chimney right here. So here's some of the smoke coming out of the chimney. So I'm actually not angry at how my white stitches are coming out. I don't know if it's because it's on a blue fabric, but this is a 28 count, I think it's a 28 count DMC that I love, that I dyed myself. And here's what that looks like. Next up, I finished my pumpkin spice diamond painting. So happy pumpkin spice season. This was a Heather-Confetti off AliExpress. And let's see. There we go. So it's chalkboard design. Once again, sorry if it comes out backwards. But I really like the pumpkin and stuff and how they turned out. None of my diamond paintings are sealed. I basically just stuck them in a frame and called it good. I'm almost to the end, so this might actually not be as long as I thought, but we'll have to see. I know editing is going to be a pain in the butt. So that was a new start. Then I had my other Beauty and the Beast diamond painting. Oops. Ooh, darn it. May have to fix that. I hang these with the command strips, and one of my cross stitches got stuck on it, so I may have to take a minute off and fix that. So this is a start and finish. This is from Diamond Art Club. You guys saw my review on this probably, and how I had to make some changes. But I basically changed all of her skin color and this rose down here and his eye right there, because it was just like that, I think. Or it might have just been the upper one, but basically I added another row of black to his eye. And this mat is just paper. It's just cardstock that I put around it because it was such a small border. But actually I'm really happy with this one now that I changed it. This one was another new start and finish. And hang on a second. That's better. So this is my Denver cross stitch that I got from Etsy. I believe I got it from, I remember the name, it's like CS something something something. They were on a hiatus for a while. I don't know if they're back yet. But this is on a 25 count gray linen that I got in that same LNS closing. That I did on, or sorry, not on, that I did with 4 strands tinted. I think the coverage is still pretty good. So I had to fix the stitch. Oh, did such a good job, now I can't even find it. There's one of these stitches in here, got caught on that Velcro type stuff, and it pulled out kind of one of the stitches, so I had to go and tuck it in and fix it. I do have the companion piece to this, which is, well, not the companion piece, my companion piece, which is Los Angeles, which is mine and my husband's birthplaces. Well, at least close to it. And then my final, nope, not my final, second to the final. So that was a new start and finish. I have a diamond painting, which is the Winter Wonderland, also Who Can, I'm pretty sure it was Who Can, chalkboard piece. So this is a new start and finish. I don't even know if you guys have seen this one yet. If not, here's a finish. So this one's pretty cool looking, I like it. Got this one done in about a week. All of these chalkboard ones I've gotten done in about a week. Same with Beauty and the Beast, so that's what I like about diamond painting, is it's easy and it's goes fast. And then my final thing that I finished, you guys have not seen yet. It was a Christmas present from my mom. I have one of them done, but here is my Dimensions mason jar ornaments. So I got the falling snow, or snow is falling. Got a little deer. This is my first time stitching on perforated plastic. And I think this is really cute. I would like to finish these this year, but we will see. They are kind of big for an ornament, but it's basically got like a wire that comes with it that attaches up here, like those hanging jar ornaments, and I thought these were really cute. So I may not use these on my tree. I might use them, actually I think I have the perfect place for them. So these will probably go where my Halloween banners go, if you guys remember from that video. I have those 4 hanging hooks that I have that I put my Halloween banners on. Since there are 4 of these and they are a little bit bigger, these might go there as well. So, could be good. And I just literally now thought of that. So I think that's gonna have to happen. And here is what all 4 of those look like. And that's it. I have no idea how long this video is. My plans for 2019 are super easy. I am going to try to finish as much of George Washington as I can. I have a 5-year limit. 1 year, in February it'll be 1 year. So I need to get that done, and I basically just want to get it taken care of, sent off, so I can focus on things that I really love. Since I am only focusing on one piece until it's done, I'm not going to be doing my weekly floss up, or I say weekly, we know it was more like monthly, floss tube updates, but I'm going to be doing a vlog style instead. So vloggy style 2019 is going to happen. I've already started it, so I do explain all of this again, so I apologize for that. I wasn't sure if I wasn't 100% positive I was going to do this video, but I know you guys like watching them and I like doing them, so I went ahead and did it. If I say one more time, smack me. So I will be doing a vlog style so that you can see kind of my progress as I go, because I'm not going to do a floss tube where it's just, here he is again. I will try to get in other projects. I do say in one of my vlogs that I want to do a new start that I've already dyed the fabric for, like it's already kitted up and ready to go. I do want to participate in No Start 2019, but I don't think that's going to happen for a couple of reasons. I really want to do the Los Angeles companion piece, which I could argue that it's not technically a new start since I already have it kitted up and I already started the companion piece, or I already finished the companion piece to it, so I could argue that. And I might argue that. But I kind of want to start Monkshood, so we'll see. I know I really need to focus on George Washington though, so if I do like work on anything else, it will be if I'm just completely burnt out and can't work on George anymore, or if I feel like I've made good progress, I've like I've set like daily goals, weekly goals, all that. If I've accomplished those goals, I might pull something else out, but we'll just kind of have to see. I'm not setting any like I'm not going to start anything new at all. I have a hard enough year as it is with my like clearing my credential at work, like my teaching credential and stuff, so as of right now, my 2019 goals are to finish one color on George Washington, because it takes over the entire piece. It's literally in every single line that is on the piece. I would like to finish him totally if I could, but I don't think I have any hope of that. So, yeah, basically just finish the color of George. Try to get healthy in the new year. Lose some weight would be great. That's pretty much it stitching wise. I mean, I'm going to try not to start anything new. If I do a new start, it will be something I already have kitted, so I'm not going to like pull out old patterns and start those. It will just be stuff like the Nora Corbett Monkshood, which I already have done the fabric dyeing and everything for, or Los Angeles. So we'll see. Other than that, I hope you guys all have a wonderful new year. I hope that you had a wonderful Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever you celebrate. And I hope we all get some good stitching done this new year, and I can't wait to see everybody's progress. I will talk to you all later. Bye!